Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day. Happy Turkey Day. Happy Turkey Day. I pray that you all have had an amazing day today. I did. I was pleasantly surprised. Listen, all week and last week, I have been led to share with you that you were going to get a call, something unexpected was going to happen. Keep your peace. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. I told you that call was coming. I just didn't know it would be me. And a lot of times God deals with me and he tells me things and I know that they're for me, right? And I share them to encourage other people, to encourage you, my listeners. And I want to thank each and every one of you for listening. As today is Thanksgiving, I want to first start by saying thank you to each and every one of you who allow God to use me to encourage you, to speak into you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I, Tantanette, want to thank you. So listen, I've been telling you guys that the call was coming, but I just didn't know it would be me. So today I was invited to my neighbor's house, right? None of my family live here in Georgia. It's just me and my children. My children have their things that they're doing. They know I don't cook. But it was me, y'all. It was me. It was me. It was me. It was me. Somebody who was interested in me, somebody I used to date, somebody that I cared about, somebody that I wanted a life with, showed up. So it kind of, now hindsight made me think that's why my neighbor invited me to his house for Thanksgiving. Him and his wife, her and her family was cooking, and they always invite me over. I rarely ever go. I'm kind of a loner, and I'm not comfortable around a crowd or a lot of people. So I kind of like being to myself. My family, my children, I know them, so I'm safe in those spaces. But my neighbor, not that he has a lot of people, because he's very OCD. He don't like a lot of people in his house because he's very particular and meticulous about what people do. But y'all, I'm sitting there. I decided to go. I'm sitting there and the person walks through the door. It is an old relationship of mine. Somebody that I really cared about, somebody that I wanted to be with, right? Why did they show up in hopes of rekindling what we used to have? No. I'm at peace. I'm happy. It's me and my son in my home. No. I sat there. I listened to their excuses, and I feel like they were excuses. I listened to what they had to say. I listened to why they felt like the grass was greener on the other side. I listened to them tell me about I was too dedicated to my word and I never had time for them, which was a lie. But the difference with they and I is that they believe in energy. They don't necessarily believe in God like that. So in a sense, we were never going to work. And I kept saying to you all, be careful who's going to call you this week. Do y'all ever feel like God uses your own encouragement to other people, your own teaching to other people, to check to see if you really learned anything, to check where your peace is, to check how you will handle situations that you may be faced with? There was a part of me that wanted to lash out because I wanted them to know how hurt they had hurt me by walking away without closure, so to speak, without why. But I had to move on. And seeing them today, I won't lie, something in me was like kind of happy to see them because I haven't seen them in a while. But it was almost like something just said, nope, we're not going back there. We're not going back there. We're not entertaining that. You hear with a grain of salt. And I'm doing this because you let it come in one ear and you let it go out the other. Because it's nothing going to be good. Nothing. I've already forgiven that situation. I've already given it to God. And I don't know, seeing them, it made the situation feel fresh again. And I'm just like, no, we are not doing that. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. And so I just came in here to say, listen, God shares things with me. God gives me insight. God lets me know when things are going to happen. It is just for me to heed. And I really thought this was encouragement for somebody else because I never in my wildest dreams thought I would see this person again. Never. They knew my neighbor, and they're not necessarily big friends with my neighbor, but they knew my neighbor. And I felt like it was a setup to get me to come over there because one, my neighbor knows I really never come to much of his stuff. But I decided to go today. Listen, all I want to say to you is this. I pray that you had an amazing Thanksgiving. But I want to say to you this. If God allows this to hit you, and God allows this person or anybody, whoever, whether it was a friendship or a relationship, to pop back up in your life, I want to tell you in advance, something in you is going to rise up. I'm letting you know that. I'm forewarning you. Something in you is going to rise up. And there's a part that right side is going to want your, I don't even say vindication, but your need to be right and validated in what you're going to say and letting them know how much they hurt you and what it felt like. And then there's a part of you that's going to want to entertain it again. You keep moving straight. Just keep pushing forward. Because I listened, I heard, I blocked. I listened, I heard, and I blocked. Because I'm like, no, we not doing that. We just are not doing that. We're not. I'm sorry. We're not. I thank you for how you feel. I thank you that you think there's a possibility of you and I again. Unfortunately, the damage is done. I've healed. I'm at peace. I don't want to reopen that door again. And so I hope you're not offended. This is my conversation with him. I hope you're not offended, but it's just I've moved on now. And so I think it's better that you move on. You'll find somebody. Maybe it's not going to be a me, but I pray blessings for you. I pray that everything works out for you. And they kept giving me their excuses and their reasons. But I just want you to know, not to just go into much detail. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. Because, no, don't entertain that. And again, I say to you, your flesh is going to rise up. Your flesh is going to want to have your last word. And then possibly entertain, because maybe they've changed and maybe it could work out this time. I am at peace in my life. I'm at peace in relationships. Yeah, I still have other things that I'm dealing with, but I'm at peace in my life. And I'm just like, I'm not going there. I'm just not going there. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in here and say, the call was for me. The visit for me. The test was for me. And based on what I know of dealing with God and the word, I passed the test today. I didn't entertain it. I didn't even try to vindicate how I felt. He was wrong. You hurt me. I didn't go into all of that. I just said, I appreciate you seeing the mistakes that we both made. Unfortunately, I'm just not there anymore. I wish you well in whatever you pursue. It's just there is no more here. It's done. Well, we can't be friends? No, I just don't think that's wise. Why can't we be friends? I just don't think that's wise. I wish you well. No harm, no foul. It can't be. Nonetheless, I pray that you all had an amazing day. I ate well. I had for the first time rasa pasta. I've heard of rasa pasta before. I've just never eaten it before. And when I tell y'all it was so good, ooh, that was so good. It was really, really good. But I had a good time. I pray that you all did too. I pray that you have a restful night tonight. I pray if some of you are still enjoying family, you all be blessed. You have an amazing night. And again, shalom. I love each and every one of you. Blessings.